Hey guys, so recently I noticed my Corsa exhaust tips on my C6 Corvette really needed just a good polishing. So I did some research online, and obviously people recommend the mag aluminum polish and the chemical guys, but just like paint, I wanted to start with something a little less abrasive, and that's where I found this P21S 15300P. Basically a soapy polish that seems to work really well, honestly. So I'll try and do my best to narrate here. This is an idea for what the exhaust tips originally looked like before touching them. And first thing I did was take a water down a microfiber cloth and just clean out all the crap from these exhaust tips. You can see here this cloth is getting black very, very quickly. This is just the soot that's in there. And remember, the last thing we want to do is rub a dirty substance into the exhaust tips while we're polishing them. I mean, that's just horrible. That's how we're going to get all these micro scratches and everything else. So definitely glad that I did this step here. And next clip, this is what the tips look like after that preliminary wash. Definitely look a lot better, but a ways to go in terms of polishing for sure. It's just unbelievable how, especially when you take the catalytic converter off, how much soot just builds up in these tips. Really needed it badly here for sure. Unbelievable how dirty these get. Man. Yeah, and this is the sponge that comes with the P21S. In this case, it was dirty, but you can see just a couple of rinses here in a bucket, and it's cleaned right up. You do a squeeze till the water drips per the instructions, and then you just do a couple of swishes inside of the polish. An important step is to lather, like you saw there, and you basically just get after it. And just note, you don't need to use pressure. Don't use any pressure here. You're letting the lightly abrasive material do the work for you. So you're basically just moving that sponge in there very loosely, a little bit, finger pressure, of course, but don't get after it with your hand, so to speak. And as soon as that sponge becomes dirty, rotate to the other side, and if the sponge gets dirty enough, make sure you wash it. And this is the end result as well. So you can notice some surface scratches, but overall, really happy with how everything turned out. I might next time get after it with a little bit less abrasive material from the polish itself. The left two exhaust tips here underneath I did polish. The right two exhaust tips I did not polish underneath. And you can see that shine versus the right two where I didn't use that at all. So again, super happy with how it turned out and hope you guys are willing to give it a try.